Let's see now what the audio is saying. Let's see now what the audio is saying. There we go. We've fixed it. There we go. We've fixed it. Let's turn up the gain. Turn up the gain. Make sure that you guys can hear me nice and clearly. Make sure that you guys can hear me nice and clearly. Not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened there. Audio should sound good now. Let me just test the background. Audio should sound good now. Let me just test the background. Audio should sound good now. Let me just test the background. It should be all good. I think we are all good. Just have a listen. Good. I think we are all good. Just have a listen. Good. I think we are all good. Just have a listen. Good. I think we are all good. It sounds good, yeah, it sounds perfect, to be fair. I think I've done a good job at that. Let's just do one more thing. Sorry about this, guys. Just make sure that I'm all set basically and ready and raring to go. And then we'll get on with this rebuild. I'm going to make it sort of realistic in a way. To the sense that obviously Leeds have just got promoted. This season we've just jumped in at a live start point. So pretty much the season is just ended after the Plymouth game. They've already got promoted. It's already done and dusted. They've got 20 million left to work with for this season. But we're not going to really concentrate on that. We're just going to concentrate on ending the season here and now. And then we'll go in. Maybe, can I try and actually pick up? Yeah, this is what we'll see. This is what we'll try and do. We will try and, because they've loaned, what I'm going to do is, a lot of players are going to be going. So if you are watching live or if you're watching this as a video afterwards, I don't want you to get hurt about your favourite players leaving, because that's not, you know, so, I mean, quite frankly, I wouldn't really care, to be honest. But at the same time, it's we're going to try and make them stay in the Premier League, and this is still a Championship squad that has capability of staying in the Premier League, but they're just not quite there either. So obviously Jack Harrison is at Everton, but he's going to be coming back. So we're alright for the right wing, but I do want to upgrade on that. I want to get someone a little bit younger. I already have players in mind, and some of them are realistic as well. But in terms of what I'm trying to look forward to do now, where is he? Is there an option to buy? No, so there's no option to buy on him. So okay, so we're just going to go straight to the calendar, and we're going to end the season and go into the next season. If you are watching there, make sure to leave a like on the stream, on the live. Just boosts up the numbers, boosts the live. It's good for the algorithm. I really appreciate it. This is what I love to do. I love to rebuild teams, lower leagues. We are currently doing a I'm not sure when the episode's going to be going out. It was supposed to go out over this weekend, but I think it'll be sometime next week now. But we've started a Bodo Glimt career mode as well. But I just wanted something to just play live to then go up as a video straight afterwards. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be live for, to be honest. People ain't going to probably even want to stay tuned for that long. But even if you can just nip in for 5-10 minutes, I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, let's start this new season with Kieran McKenna. Leeds have decided to part ways with Daniel Farke because of his reputation with not being able to keep teams in the Premier League, and the style of play in the Premier League that is needed in order to survive. We've got 67 million to work with, but after the players that are going to be leaving, I mean, I think all Leeds fans can agree with me here. If you are a Leeds fan and you are watching this afterwards, or any just football fan in general, Ilhan Messier is going. Joe Rondon, Madvoba, Ampadu, Strauch, Christensen. We've got Bogle, Charlie Crew. Not really sure who that is, to be honest. I'm going to loan him out. Gruev, yeah, I've heard good things about this guy, Tanaka. I heard that he's done really good things. We're going to loan out this guy as well. Rosamana, I've heard a good thing about him as well. Ramazani, I've heard he's good. I'm not keen on Brendan Harrison, but I'm all for giving him a go. I'm going to sell Sam Greenwood because I don't rate him at all. Willie Nonso, very, very good player. Patrick Bamford, he's kind of like a Leeds sort of like legend, isn't he? So it's kind of like, do you want to get rid of him? Do you not want to get rid of him? I am going to get rid of Matteo Joseph because he's linked away with a move in real life, and I'm also going to put up... Oh, he's already gone. So we didn't get any money for him then. He's already gone. He's left on a free. The left back, I believe that's his name. What was he left? Junior Firpo, that was it, yeah. Firpo. Players that I kind of want to bring in immediately are ones that are actually linked in real life. So those are... Oh, wrong one. Misclick. Beto from Everton. And then Kellier from Liverpool. They also are linked. They're linked with they want to bring in fullbacks for both sides. Now I'm going to make a realistic sign in here and bring in. Is it like that? Yeah. Leif Davis. I believe he was at Leeds and then moved to Ipswich, and Ipswich have just gone down, so it's kind of realistic to bring him in. I'm then also going to bring in I mean, they've got Christensen, haven't they? But they do want to go down the younger route. Who else could I bring in? Who's a good right back? See, Carl Walker-Peters is kind of on the sort of oldish side. Milan Van Ewijk from Coventry, 24 years of age. It doesn't sound that kind of bad, does it? He's been very good in the Championship. Reckon we have a look at him, But then let's have a quick look at Premier League. Let's see what we can see here. 5 people watching. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all having a good day. Welcome to the stream. We're just looking at who we could bring in at right back. Alfie Gilchrist, 21 years old, 6 foot. Where's he played before? Alfie Gilchrist. He has played... He's played at Sheffield United in the Championship. He made 30 appearances for that previous season. So the season just gone, he's made 2 assists. And obviously didn't come up with them. We're going to have a little look at him. We'll have a look. I've never used Alfie Gilchrist before. Conor Bradley would have obviously been a shout, but he's obviously going to stay permanently. Trey Hume, Sunderland. Sunderland do getting promoted. I'm not sure if they've been promoted in this save, but Trey Hume's good. Danny Imre, Issa Kabore, Katongo, Tyrick Lamptey, Rico Lewis, Nadalkovic, Kieran Trippier. Ben White. Now, we're not going to bring Ben White back. This is what we'll do. So we've got Beto, we've got Kellier, we've got Leif Davies, we've got Van Ewijk, and we've got Alfie Gilchrist. They also want to bring in a winger. But the way I want to set up in this team is, I do like this kind of setup, to be fair, with Nonto, and then you've got Razumrani. But I think it needs to be Nonto, James. Obviously for now, Struijk will go in. This is what we're going to do for now. I want to bring in a world-class centre-back, goalkeeper, full-backs, and then obviously Beto, and we'll have a look how much we've got left for that CDM role. And everyone, I think everyone in this stream and everyone that watches this live know exactly who I've got on my mind to bring back. And I think it just has to be done in a way, because he's had a up and down, you could say, up and down career ever since he moved to Man City, and it just quite hasn't worked out for him. So we're going to carry on. See if we can get any offers in for any players. We received an offer for... Let me just see if the sound's still working okay. Yeah. If the sound's still working okay. Sounds fine. I'm going to send out Charlie Crew on loan and permanently get rid of Greenwood. Just see how much they want from him. Would they let me have him on a loan, do you think? A loan to buy? We're going to reject that loan to buy. Matteo Joseph, 2.7. And then Melia. 2 million? Is that all we're going to get for Melia? I'm not even bothered, to be fair. I just want to get rid of him at this point. First sale of the Kieran McKenna rebuild is going to be Sam Greenwood. He's going off to... Let's find out right now. Charlie Crew, obviously, has gone to Coventry on a loan for 12 months. And then Sam Greenwood went to Udinese. So he's gone off to Italy for 3.2 million. Another sale is Elan Mezier. He's gone off to Rangers for 2 million. Glad to see the back of him. He makes too many mistakes. He makes way too many mistakes. Can I bring in anyone just yet? Should we have a look? No scout reports have come back just yet. Let's carry on with the rebuild. I'm actually going to go to training plan. Make sure they're all nice and fit. Let's go. Let's have a look what we're saying. Isaac Schmidt, 5'8", 25 years old, 2.3 mil. He's going to be back up. He's good enough to be back up. Swap deal, Copenhagen. William Clem. Nah, you're alright. Let's carry on again. Pre-season. I always sim pre-season anyway, but we'll go most money. Most money pre-season. Now let's go Ethan Ampadu. We're not selling Ethan Ampadu, and again 2.6. It's still less than his evaluation, but I'm going to accept it anyway because he's linked with a move away. Five days. It's got a lot of money to work with. Right, so all the deals are pretty much ready. So we're going to go straight in for the goalkeeper. We're going to try with around 13.5. I'm actually going to try and get in from a little bit less. $15.4. Now I know I can get in for around. I'll be happy to pay 14. I think that's a really good deal. 14 million. I think that's a very good deal. Right. Take a seat. We're gonna go crucial, yes. Contract length 4 years. Try and bump it to 5. This works out well for me. Yeah, except we're also going to give him. I'm going to give him 60k a week. He's now got his chance at being a number 1. Welcome to the club. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Is it like Kieran? Kieran Kelly. Is the new Leeds number 1, taking over from Elam Mezier, who's gone off. We're now going to try and pick up Beto for around 6.5. I want to try and pick him up for. I think that'd be a really realistic 6.5. $7.5 with a 5%. I tell you what, 6.5 with a 5%. 7.5 with a 5%. We'll pick him up for 7. 7 million with a 5%. That sounds, it's alright. He's 27 years of age, so we're only going to get him for a couple of years, but hopefully he's going to keep us in the Premier League. There's obviously some good competition at the squad, so we're going to make sure that it's only again 50 grand a week. Reasonable offer. Welcome Beto. Had a really good season for Everton. Since Moyes took over, Beto has actually been really good. Dare I say, if Ollie Watkins goes, he's like the perfect replacement for Aston Villa. Like, perfect replacement. We're now going to go in for Leif Davis, because we're going to bolster up the fullbacks now. See, Alfie Gilchrist, he's in with Forest, look, there's a chance there. See, because if Forest want him, see, because he's 73 overall at the minute, and I've already got Christensen, I think I'm going to just stick with Christensen for a season, but then at the same time, he's just agreed to join Forest. So, do we let Forest grow him for a season and then we go pick him up, or do we just go in there now with a quick bid and make sure that we get hold of him? He doesn't really have a game face, which is something I try and stay away from in career mode. But then we've also got Van Eyck here as well, which, you see, they don't want to sell him because he's too important for the club, because they don't have enough people in this position. So that just sucks a little bit. I don't know how we're supposed to get hold of him unless we gave them Bogle and tried to nick someone else from them as well. But that's just a really annoying situation to be in, because I don't think there's anyone else from here that I really want. Joe Latabere. Bobby Thomas, maybe. 6'4". Ben Sheaf is actually really good as well. How do you write the American? I think I'm going to go for Josh Eccles, Ben Sheaf, 27, Jake Bidwell, Liam Kitchen. It's annoying that I can't just have him. I'm gonna have to buy one of the centre backs, I think. We'll have a look what rating both of them are. I won't have to give him a full back for one of the centre backs. See, he's 5'11", he's 6'4". Bobby Thomas is 6'4", but Joe Latabere, 25 years of age. He's just a year younger, heading accuracy. Bobby Thomas. We'll scout him and we'll see what's saying, but we'll pick up Leif Davis first. So I'm going to go in bang straight with 15 million. So, no, 15 million with 10%. $17.5, that sounds okay. Crucial. 5-year deal. No release clause, that's okay. 50 grand a week. Welcome to the club. I say welcome to the club, welcome back. Welcome back, Leif. Leif Davis makes his return back. Let's just put these new signings into the team. So Jean-Pierre returns to the bench. Bamford is going to come out for Beto. Davis is going to come in for Schmidt. And Kelly is going to come in for Darlow. This is the team now. So obviously weakest positions are definitely Gruev, and we need a good centre back. But then we obviously want to bring in Van Ewijk for right wing back. Which hi there, Sal Phillips. He doesn't deserve to be back at Leeds. I haven't picked him up yet. Slink. He's just here. Do you not reckon that getting Phillips back would be a good idea? Let me know what you think. If there's any other suggestions, I'm happy to listen to some suggestions and who we could bring in. I'm trying to keep it a little bit realistic at the same time. Basically, it got released that Leeds want to sign younger players. So obviously I thought Kieran McKenna would be quite suited with that, with his approach and his play style, and this is what we've got at the minute. We've only made a couple of signings. We've also brought in Kelly from Liverpool. We brought in Leif Davis from Ipswich because it's a bit realistic. Can I sign Buendia from Aston Villa? That is actually a really good suggestion. Aston Villa, my football club. It's a team that I support. He's been on loan at Leverkusen. Obviously, he did. It seems a little bit unrealistic now because I'm not Daniel Farke, obviously. But Daniel Farke obviously worked with Buendia at Norwich. So that would be more realistic if it was Daniel Farke still in charge. But I guess the club would still have a little bit of still... What's the word? The club would want to try and probably make this signing happen, because they've been linked with him for a while now, but we will scout him just to get a fair valuation on him. And I do see the vision, having him in the team. Did you hear that Leeds are in talks with McKate from Man City? Do you mean McAtee? Are they? I didn't know that. Leeds are in talks with... Is he an attacker? McAtee. Interesting. That could be... Let me just have a little look at that. Ah, yeah, they are. Leeds. 25 million, I'm hearing. 25 million on James McAtee. That's actually... It's not a bad signing, is it? If I was to pick up... So, if I was to sell a couple more players... That, yeah, it would be a good... It would be a very good, smart signing, wouldn't it? If we could probably have... We could probably sell Jack Harrison to bring him in. And then we'll sell Bamford. And then we'll try and bring in... Yeah, Firpo's already left. He kind of left on a free accidentally, because I did like a jump in, sort of like started from the season. So I'm going to just sim. I kind of like that. I've never signed James McAtee in a career mode before. Just like I've never signed quite a few players that I'm using, to be fair. I've never used Beto. I've never used... He's already got a goal up. I think that... Yeah, I do as well. See, I'm an Aston Villa fan. I do... Part of me does have a little soft spot for Leeds because of just the way that they used to play under Bielsa. Like when we were in the Championship with them back in 2019, the season that we got promoted. And I remember that game at Ellen Road just before we ended up going through the playoffs. And it all kicked off, and then Bielsa gave the goal. But I just remember just every time we'd play Leeds, it would just be just absolute carnage. It was just constant attack. I wouldn't be surprised, no, if they get Buendia, because in all honesty, I think Buendia, he deserves... He didn't play for Villa for a whole season because he had an ACL. So then he's gone off to Leverkusen. I don't think it's quite worked out for him there either. I mean, he's got a couple goals, but I wouldn't be surprised. I believe that... see, Buendia, he's the type of player that you'd think... because of his size and his stature that he'd get mugged off the ball quite a lot. There's some times where he will get dispossessed and you'll get a bit annoyed and stuff, but majority, like I'd say probably like 9 times out of 10, you wouldn't think it, but he's quite strong. And when he receives the ball on the half turn, the ability to just hold up the ball and then spin away from players, he does it so well. And you just have him sat behind the striker type role. If you look at his goals from the Championship season before we brought him, so when he got Norwich promoted, that's where we signed him. But then he had the ACL. Before he had the ACL at Villa, he was on fire, man. He was just scoring constantly, and I just love like his little like ability to just hold up the ball and spin. I think it's so good. So I'm not going to try and go for him now. I'm not going to obviously go for him now. You're after Kasper Dolberg. See, I went for Beto because I heard that... I looked on Sky Sports and Sky Sports said Beto, so I thought Beto would make more sense than Kasper Dolberg because of him already having experience. Oh, it's just popped through to my phone. Matheus Cunha has completed his move to Manchester United for £62.5 million. Right, so it's not letting me sign Van Erwijk because too important, and then it meant that I had to sign one of these to try and swap Bogle, so then we could end up bringing in Van Erwijk from Cov. Leeds are looking at the striker from Celtic. What's his name now? Oh, pardon me. Have I just gone past it? I probably have. Adam Eder or a Japanese. I forgot his name. Maze or something like that. Hold on, where is he? Maeda. I think his name is Maeda. He's not here for some reason. Where's he gone? Yeah. It's not Maeda. Let me just see how you spell it. I'm just... Daisy Maeda. I think he's already... he's already moved. He's already moved. We could have a look. We'll have a look. Do you think he gets in your team though, Slink? Do you think... Would you take out Nonto to play Maeda? Or would you just have Maeda off the bench, do you reckon? What do you think? You'd sell Nonto? Really? You think... Do you think that you would sell Nonto though? That's the thing. Like, I thought he'd be one of your best players. No, I wouldn't have sold Nonto. Get a guy from Porto. See Buendia. Look at that. 28 years old, 6.8. But I'd rather, over Buendia, I would rather try and pick up James McAtee. If I could choose between one of these two, I'd rather have James McAtee and play him on the right instead of Buendia. And I'd pick up this guy for left wing, but I wouldn't want to play him over Nonto. Yeah, I really do as well. I think he'd be quite cool. I'm looking at these two, and these two don't look good enough either, which is just annoying because I really want to sign him. I think we're going to try and get our hands on James McAtee, but we will sell Patrick Bamford. I think in terms of players that I absolutely hate, I absolutely despise Patrick Bamford. I just can't stand him. I really can't. I think he's just a massive knob. Let's sell Mateo Joseph. You think the Leeds manager Farke likes Japanese players? See, I'm not sure. I haven't watched a lot of Leeds this season in the Championship. I think I watched one game, and I'm not sure who it was against now. But I just remember you being like, I think it was 5-0 up or something before half time. Who was that now? Who was it now? Was it like a Preston or something like that? You were 5-0 up before half time. I think. Who scored all the goals now? Was it it's Pirro? That was it. Pirro had like, I think it was 4 goals or something in the first half. Yeah. And I remember watching that game thinking, yeah, they're too good for the Championship, but then they don't do enough to stay up in the Premier League, and that's what they're missing. You don't like Pirro? Yeah, I don't think he's good enough for the Premier League, but he hasn't played Premier League yet, I don't think. Daniel James. I'm going to try and keep hold of Daniel James as backup because of his pace. And Ethan Ampadu. 11 mil. It's just not worth getting rid of him. We do have a gain though, which is quite frustrating. Yeah, you do need a good striker. That's why I opted for Beto. Oh my god, what an absolute steal. 5.8 million. You know what always works? You always go 5.8 million. No, we'll go 5.9, and then we'll add on £10 for a kebab. It always works. It always works. Put on £10 for the kebab. Now, yeah, Cunha will be good, really good for Man United. Too good for Wolves. I know that. Way too good for Wolves. Let's go. Let's just tell him he's going to be important, because I don't want him kicking off when he doesn't play. He's on 65 grand a week at Man City. We'll match it. I don't want to give him any more. Could have probably gave him less, but I don't want to risk it. He's coming in already for a bargain. It's not like real life, is it? Real life we'd go for probably 30 mil. But we got him for 5.9 million. Which I think is just crap. Ooh, we can get Van Hewitt now. 9.8 million. Let's do that and all. Go for 9 mil. I'm standing firm. Oh, whatever. 10 mil. It's not a lot. Alright. Let's go negotiate. Yeah, Cunha will be really good for Manchester United. It's too good for Wolves. Down in a relegation scrap. Do you know what I mean? Oh, give him 50. Boom. Too good for the. It's too good for the Championship. It's too good for the Championship. I watched the playoffs, and it was really good. And then Maeda's just chilling, and we'll see what comes back from Maeda. But we'll go in and sort out the team again. Obviously, Christensen will be benched. Bogle is coming out. We've got Newick's going straight in. Oh, we needed a centre back, don't we now? I'm going to try and sell Harrison. McAtee's there, but James will start for now. Let's play the first game of the season, yeah? Let's do it. And then we'll be able to gauge then what the team's saying. Oh, let's go. Let's do this. First game of the season. Newcastle at home. Alright, let's go. Let's try and switch the play out. Nonto. Oh, he's through. Davis on the overlap. Leaf Davis. Oh. Kim Min-jae. Newcastle have signed Kim Min-jae. That's funny. Alexander Isak. Rubin Opes absolutely opened up there. Try and boot that ball. Beto. Tanaka. James. Nice. Let's play it back. Nonto. Get it wide. Go on. You done him. Go on. And again. You done him. In the box. Beto! 1-0. Leeds. Beto. Lovely play down that left-hand side by Nonto. Willie Nonto. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Lovely goal. First goal of the season. Let's go. Kim Min-jae. Jolinton. Davis into Beto. Beto holds up the ball. Finds Nonto. Beto. Back to Nonto. Does Newcastle again. Nonto cutting in. Save Dubravka. What a save. Yeah, Nonto's good. Spray this ball out. Grev. Nonto. Patrick Strout. And to Aronson. Grev. Aronson again. Cup out to Nonto. Try and make something happen again. He's past the Newcastle defender again. Into the box. Dan Burn almost took him out. Oh! Dubravka done me there. James. Tanaka. Into Beto. Aronson. Trying to get back to Beto. Couldn't quite pull it off. Anthony Gordon. Tanaka. Grev. Tanaka. Isak. Alright, Ampadu. Dan James. He's got the burners. Dan James. Ain't no one catching him. Dan Burn. Put the ball back in again. Beto. Aronson. It's a good block. Jacob Murphy had a really good season. He pulled me out of position. Ampadu! Saved by Kellier. Beautiful. Oh, Patrick Strout. Nonto. Aronson. Beating off the ball. He's so weak. And it is 1-0 Leeds at half time. Those that are watching, make sure you leave a like on the stream, please. Really appreciate it. Let's see what we can do in the second half. Ampadu. Brilliantly. One. Dan James. Tries to play through Beto. Beto with a touch round the defender. Beto! Oh! Misses the goal completely. Absolutely misses the goal. Right. Nonto wins the ball. Aronson wins the ball. Comes away with the ball. Tanaka lines up a shot. It's perfect for him. Tanaka! Oh! Almost a goal there for Tanaka. Newcastle made a substitution. Bruno Guimaraes is coming on the pitch. They thought they could win the game without him. Do you know what they thought there? Eddie Howe disrespected Kieran McKenna there. He thought, you know what, we'll beat them without Bruno Guimaraes. It'd just be like one of those little, like, you know, I won't need to play my best players, I'll rest my best players because I think that Leeds ain't that good. It's like, we'll just use our B team. Little do you know, mate, you 1-0 down. You thought that you were going to be able to beat Leeds United. Hasn't worked out like that, has it, mate? Bruno Guimaraes is struggling to get the ball off Tanaka here. Tanaka's trying to play through Beto, couldn't quite pull off that ball. Anthony Gordon hasn't had enough of the ball in this game, but he's got past Van Eerwyk there. Lewis Hall. Ampadu. Van Eerwyk. Tanaka. Dan James. Into Aronson. Aronson. Played through Beto. Couple of step overs. Inside and out. Beto on his left foot. Misses again. It was almost perfect. It was almost absolutely perfect for Beto. He could have had a hat-trick in this game with the amount of chances he's had. The Tanaka chance. We should be like 4-0 up. That's our ball ref. 66 minutes. I'm thinking about making a sub. I'm gonna make a sub. We're going to. Ooh, what do we do? I'm gonna bring on. See, I don't want to because he's played well. I'm gonna take off Nonto. I'm gonna bring on McAtee. Get him some minutes. Right, let's keep the pressure. Part of me wants to sign like an Aussie because you had like Kuhl, and Kuhl was really good back in his day. Harry Q. Grev loses possession. He's the one I'm really worried about in this midfield, Grev. We need to sign someone to replace him. Kim Min-jae. Bruno Guimaraes. If we can just keep him out, this is a really good win. Winning at home against Newcastle, first game of the season. Alright. Ball into the box. Cleared by Davis. Held up by Aronson. Aronson tries to pass it out wide, but dispossessed by Lewis Hall. It's all Newcastle at the minute. Again, James. Kellier clears into Nonto. Nonto absolutely does the player yet again. I don't know who's playing right back here for Newcastle, but they're getting done by Willie. And he's been absolutely taken out. That is a red card, if I haven't seen one already. That is a blatant freaking red card. It's Coyote. He's off. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio. Try and catch the keeper out here. Weren't enough power on it. Let's play it short. McAtee. His first touch of the ball in the Leeds shirt is awful. Dubravka. Into Hall. He's got no way out. Bless him. Nice. McAtee. Vaniwick. Gruev. Tanaka. McAtee. Absolutely does his player. James McAtee on his left foot. Straight at the keeper. So it's going to finish 1-0 Leeds. First game of the season. Hold on. One more time. There we go. The final whistle. I'm happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that. I think that's really good. Really happy with that. Played well. 1-0 over Newcastle. Ooh. Next up, we've got Spurs. At home again, though. So we've got home advantage. I love that. We'll see what offers come in. Because remember, we still need that CDM. Because I'm not really confident with Gruev. Matteo Joseph has joined Hellas Verona for 2.3 mil. Good deal. We don't need him. He's been linked to a move anyway. Oh, sorry about that. Next game. Offer for Harrison. Yeah, I think that we can try to get 5. I want to make sure I get 5. $5 minimum. I know it's petty, but I want 5. Yeah, Matteo Joseph already gone. Yeah, just got rid of him. So this is the team again. Same team, same lineup. Not going to change anything. Played well in that first game, but now we've got Spurs. Will Spurs do a Spursy and mess up? Can we go 2 for 2? I'm thinking, is there any like Japanese centre back CDMs that could partner? You know, we could make like a little bit of a triangle. We could, instead of Strout, we could go for like a Japanese centre back and like a Japanese CDM. Oh, there's a bit of a kick clash. Oh no. There's a centre back that plays. Yeah. See, there is a high possibility, you know, things can happen in football. Do not write it off because Ipswich got relegated. Do not write it off, and I mean that. Don't write it off because there's a chance that he could sign. Oh my God, we're in again. Beto is in again. Oh, he's so clunky. Couldn't cut in on his left foot. Don't write it off. Ipswich have gone down and he's going to want to play Premier League. Yeah, he would. He definitely would. Oh, Aronson is so slow. Whew. Oh no. Yeah, Brandon Aronson. He don't seem that great, does he? Dan James. Beto's made that run again. He makes those little runs in behind. Tanaka looks for the run of Beto. Beto through and goal again. Beto! Saved by Rocario. Right. Dom Solanke. Ampadu has come out of position and Strauch's dove in. Van Eerwijk's been done and Spurs have scored. Great goal there, Wilson. Absolutely ripped my defence apart there. Bring in Rashford for 50 mil. I think Rashford will end up going to Barcelona. I don't see him staying at Villa. I wish he would though. It's been really good. Oh my god, it was almost 2-0. They're ripping me apart. They're ripping me apart. I'm not sure why. Because we've had a lot of the ball. More of that. Let's go. More of that. Make the runs. He's not making the run for me, look. He's too slow. Do I think that Kelly will be a good goalkeeper? He's played a lot of the games this season when Alisson was out. I couldn't even... I don't know what happened there. I couldn't close him down there. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I do. He's played a lot of games. He's played a lot of games for Liverpool. He deserves to play first team football. Tanaka, Ampadu, Gruev, into Aronson. Aronson, Beto. This is better. Leaf. Nonso tries to play it back to Leaf. Beto has it. Aronson. Aronson, dummy. Oh, that was almost perfect. Yeah, Mellier's already been sold, mate. Meslier would have to be sold. He's not a Premier League goalkeeper. He's awful. Look at the mistakes he makes in the Championship. I remember the game that I watched and she just like didn't even pick up the ball. Was it like he just missed the ball? Oh, it was awful. It was so bad. Yeah, he dropped it. Oh, it was awful. Did that cost you a win, or was it like a draw? Gruev. Still Gruev. Oh, yeah, he won it in the end. Still though, he's so clumsy. Oh, they're through again. What a block! No, Kieran! Oh, what a save! What a save! James has the ball. Dan James. Dan James against Udogie. Oh, he's done him. Dan James. Oh, the pass just wasn't enough. Tanaka. Aronson. Aronson on the half turn. Can he play better in? No, he can't. Aronson. James. Gruev. James. Beto. James. Tanaka. Beto. Beto. Aronson. That's a foul, ref. God. Tanaka. James. Beto. Nonso. James. Let's tick this ball around. Nonto. Gruev. I tried to reverse pass it. We've won it back though. Aronson. Nonto. Done him. Nonto. Looking for Beto. Beto. Back post. Oh, he can't win the header. I think it's time again. Nonto off. McAtee on. Just not working out, is it? We've got two centre backs on the bench, a right back, two goalkeepers. The bench needs strengthening. We need some midfielders. Ramazani. How good is Ramazani? Would you say he's better than Nonto? lot better. Dan James has the ball. Ooh. Ball into Van Eerik, Tanaka, Gruev, into Aronson. Aronson on the half turn. If we can get a goal back, I believe in us. Tanaka does the midfield into Beto. Beto with a shot, deflected. Yeah. From Piro. Patrick Strauch. Corner again. Fisicien. Beto. It's Van der Ven versus Beto. Van der Ven's come out on top. Davis. Into Aronson. Into Beto. Onside. Can he finish? No, you cannot finish. Right, I'll trust your instincts. We'll go Ramazani. Let's see if we can nick a goal. I think we've just been outplayed. We've had chances. We've just not been clinical enough. Aronson. Not only that, the kick clash is kind of annoying me a little bit, I'm not going to lie. It's probably a bit on me. No one's making any runs. Aronson. Gruev. Nah. I don't think it's going to happen. Davis into Beto. Yeah. 2-0. Tottenham. All that's shown me in that game is that Gruev just isn't, like, it's not good enough. Carabao Cup, yeah. I mean, it's a cup game anyway, isn't it? I'm not going to play the cup games. I kind of want to sim them, to be honest. I'm going to play Ramazani. I'm going to play Piro. I'm also going to play Harrison, Christensen. I'm going to play Rodon. I'm also going to play... I reckon we should leave it at that. I'm not really bothered about the cups. I'll lose on pens anyway. Just have a sip of water. Ugh. Oof. Right. I'm not sure how much you'd be leaving for. Got an offer for Harrison. 4.9. Honestly, I'm just trying to get players out so I can make a couple more signings because the bench is just not good enough. Right. Um. He was on loan at Southampton. Southampton went down. He's got good potential. So they've got Blues. Birmingham City have got Iwata, and then there's Seko, Ito, obviously Endo. I didn't know he's 32 years old. Jesus. Then there's Sano, Keishi Sano, Tatsushi Seko. Let's go centre backs. Let's have a look. Because there's Hiroki Ito, left-footed, Bayern Munich. But would he go to Leeds? He wouldn't. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's so difficult. Up next we've got Brighton anyway. We've got to go to the Amex. Let's put in Ramazani.
The wait is over and the contract has finally been signed. We're just minutes away from witnessing his debut. How will he fare? And hello to you from the sunny south coast of England. We're at the Amex Stadium and the weather has most certainly...
Game 2 against Brighton and Hove Albion. Can we get a win here away at the Amex? We lost against Spurs in the last game. I just need we need a bit more composure in this game. Guev. And to James. Back to Guev. To James. Tanaka sees Beto. Ooh, almost. Ampadu. Guev. Visit in there. I think that's why I still need to try and pick up Buendia instead of Aronson, because Aronson he has moments where he can do it, but then moments where he just doesn't. It's an awful ball that was. Matoma absolutely just done me. Routier. Tanaka, let's go. Beto. Mistouch. Ramazani chasing down. Jorginho Rutte. Correa. Awful. Absolutely awful. Alright, Kelly. Patrick Stroke. Davis into Tanaka. Ericsson. Dan James looking for Beto. Beto, hold it. Hold it. James. Back to offside. Unlucky. We all love Leeds. We all love Leeds. And we all love Leeds. No. Ramazani going on a little run. Show him what you can do. Passes it into Aronson. Aronson cuts on inside. Tanaka with the shot. Save by the Brighton keeper. Who they got in goal? Rushworth. Never heard of him. Rushworth. Right. Aronson. Whip ball in. Looking for Patrick Strout. Comes out to Ampadu. Ampadu can't hit it. Jorginho Rutte. The former Leeds man. Oh no, it's come to Buonanotte. Ramazani clears. Good defending, Ramazani. Oop, Ampadu. Oh, here we go. Ramazani cuts on the inside, goes back outside, plays through Beto. Beto does the Brighton defender, hits it. Oh, yeah, he did. Ruter was good. I mean, he was good in the Championship as well. It was good for you guys. You brought him in and you went down at him and he stayed, and then you sold him. I'm tempted to put Ampadu at CDM next to Tanaka and then bring in a centre-back. I say that after I just lost the ball with him and now we're going to go 1-0 down. Brilliant. That's because I was just messing around in the middle there. One 0 down. I'm not worried though. I reckon I can come back. It's foul. Bang. 1-1. Vani Matoma. Well defended. I think they will too. I think they'll surprise quite a few people. I reckon you'll stay up. I reckon it'll be Wolves or I reckon Wolves will probably go down with the other promoted teams. He's onside as well. Beto to take the lead. 2-1 Leeds. Sunderland, Burnley down, yeah, with Wolves. Leeds will stay up. But then if you don't spend you have to keep spending, but you have to be obviously like, it's all like PSR and it's hard to compete. Anyone can beat anyone in the Premier League as well. Unless you're like an Ipswich and, you know, oh, Sunderland rather. Sunderland were awful. And then they'll just come back up next season and it's like, and then they'll go down again. So it's quite annoying. Van Ewijk on the ball. Tries to play in Beto. Try and switch the play. I saw Ramazani out here on his own. He's going on a run. He's still on a run. Can he cut it back to Beto? Wide. Wide. Oh, gutted. Ball has come out. Rute is now on the counter. Ampadu. Amper. Ampadu. Amper. Ampadu. Amper. Ampadu. Ethan Ampadu. Beto. 83rd minute. Could make some subs, but I want to make sure we win this game. Tanaka on the ball. Gruev. Ramazani. Gruev. Back to Zayiris to Gruev. Gruev into Aronson. Ramazani. Can he do his man? Sars. Our ball. I am going to make subs just a time waste, to be fair. I'm going to bring on Piro. I'm going to bring on Non-O. And I'm going to bring on McAtee. And I'm also... Can he play there? No. I'm going to bring on Christensen. Just for a bit of defence. I'm just going to milk it a little bit. Bring on all these subs. Non-O. Non-O. Ah, tried to run right to the end. It's alright. Hubble. Aronson. Gruev. Into Piro. Piro. Oh! Almost 3-1. Almost 3-1. That could have been sublime. That would have been really good. Almost. Almost. Everyone that's in the stream, if you wouldn't mind giving the stream a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. It just helps boost the algorithm and makes more people boost the algorithm, more engagement. Do you remember when Leeds won Liverpool 2-1 when Liverpool goalkeeper slipped and Rodrigo scored? I do. I do. I'm going to give it some encouragement. Aronson, encourage Aronson.
That'll be all, thank you.
I do remember that. So, what do we do? See, I like this guy, David Ozil. He played, I think he was at Derby. He's very good on the ball, like really good on the ball. 6'3". These are 3 signings that I want to make, but because of the windows coming to an end, I don't know how much I'm supposed to offer. I could be really just even more so and try and pick up like, you know, you just pick up like James Ward-Prowse or someone like that, because he's not going to get game time at West Ham. Yeah, he's 30 years old, but you know he's cheap and he's all right for the bench, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Like, he's all right to just... Do you know what I mean? Squad depth. We don't have anyone on the bench that can come on ahead of Gruev or Tanaka. Like, if they come on, if they get injured or hurt, who are you bringing on? You know, set pieces. Ward-Prowse on the corners. Whoosh, whip him in. Whip those corners in. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you see the vision here, Slink? I'm seeing the vision here. Chelsea player, 21-year-old. Oh, you mean the Ugochukwu? Yeah, Leslie Ugochukwu. He's at Southampton. Didn't really have a great season. 6'3". I'm not sure how much I should offer him for him though. Leslie Ugochukwu. FC 25 career mode value. It reckons around like 6.5 because he's only like 73 overall. Nah, hey, I can't offer 20 mil. I'll offer 7. What? I read online. It literally says 6 mil. I offered 7. They're like, yeah, nah, we don't like that offer. They did. They told me to get stuffed. They said, nah. Oh, that's funny. They were like, nah, I'm alright, mate. Harrison's gone, though. It reckons I could... It said that I could get him for, like, Because it's saying he's 73 overall with 83 potential. I'm not sure. Actually, I'll just try and loan him whilst we're scouting him, and then next season see. It's not going to even let me loan him now, is it? Because of the. I've messed up. I've messed up. I want to get rid of this Vobber. I don't think he's good enough. Would I be surprised if you were the manager and I said the same to you? Now, I mean, to be fair, it's Chelsea, isn't it? And Chelsea just want to rinse everyone because that's what Chelsea do. Ooh, got an offer here for Nonto. Would you sell Nonto? You can't see. If I sell Nonto, it literally means that McAtee's going to be playing because I'm going to switch Dan James over and play McAtee. And then we've got Rajani for the bench. Do you think that would be realistic? Or not? Would it be realistic to sell Nonto? Ooh. It doesn't say anywhere. See, Leeds United to sell Willie Nonto as PSR red flag emerges, and then it says here that is a team. Farke continuing Leeds talks to sign 10 million physical monster Nonto 2.0. So Leeds are in talks to sign teen sensation. Turkish outlet has reported that Leeds are keen to add Besiktas attacking star Semih Kılıçkıran to their team. So I reckon we sell Nonto to Porto, right? For 10 point, we try and get 10.3, which is the highest that we could probably get for Nonto. Even 10 mil, we'll get 10 mil for him easy. We're not going to get 15. We'll get 10 million for Nonto, and then we'll bring in Semih Kılıçkıran from Besiktas, which is an amazing player, by the way, like an absolutely amazing player, Semih Kılıçkıran. I've used him several times on career mode. Semih Kılıçkıran, 20 years old. Aston Villa have been heavily linked in the past with him. Yeah, he'd be phenomenal. He'd be unreal, and he's probably a better option than bringing in Maeda, that's for sure. We won't bring in Ward Prowse. We won't bring in Oscar. These two signings here would be our last signings. Semih Kılıçkıran. I'm not sure how much we could probably get for him, because I'm not really good, obviously, at this sort of stuff. Kılıçkıran FC 25 value, because whenever I offer a value, I never get the freaking right price. So 4.4 it's saying, and is he going to be 4.4? Do you know what I mean? Do we just do a straight swap and just offer them Nonto for him? Do you reckon that would just be realistic? I reckon we just do that. Here we go, he's Nonto. Nonto plus 3 mil. Go on then. Have him. Let's just do that. Just because then Nonto's off our back then. Would he be better than Pirro. Well, it's a completely different position, isn't it? This is a winger position, so he'd play on the left. He's similar to Nonto. They basically like, he's the similar like. We'll give him 50 grand a week. Premier League money. Premier League money. Welcome. We just literally swapped Willy Nonto and 3 million for Semir Klitschko, which is a younger. He's 73 overall. I really wanted to bring in that Wesley guy though. If we can try and bring him in, this team's going to be phenomenal because we'd have Wesley and Tanaka. We've now got Klitschko. We've got James. We've got we've got Ramazani. We've got Christensen. The goalkeeper situation's a bit annoying. I mean, there's this guy here. We'll put him there. Never heard of him. Giabi. Is he any good? Giabi. English CDM. And then we've got Bogle. But we're going to take out and put Bogle there. Or do we put Schmidt instead of Bogle? I like Bogle though. Klitschko can't play. Let's try and 4-2-3-1 narrow. Giabi was at Plymouth. Right. See, I like this one, the 4-2-1-3. I think it's one of the best formations in the game. They can all play it as well. It's solid. Look at that. You've got the wingers, you've got... See, it would have been so much better if we managed to ditch... We'd have had Buendia, we'd have had Wesley, and the team would have just been chef's kiss. But we missed up on getting Wesley. We'll see what we can do. If the timer runs out and we don't end up bringing in Wesley, we'll have to literally just make do with Guev for the rest of the until January. Can we get him? Ooh, Rajwani received an offer. We're not going to sell him. Received an offer for Max or Volba for 5.5. I'm going to sell him. I don't think the money's going to come in though now. Obviously, we still can't go in for Wesley. Would you be surprised on who the first signing of Leeds United will be? I think... Oh, I've messed up. Do you know why I've messed up? Oh my God, Slink. Slink. I've messed up. Slink, I've actually really messed up. You're going to be fuming at me. I'm just going to leave this here. I'm just going to leave it here. I've got my head in my hands. What have I done? Got to get Solomon. You're supposed to be the Leeds fan, Slink. Why are you not telling me? You're supposed to be telling. Where's Solomon? Like, where's Solomon? You're like, oh shit, you forgot to get Solomon. Oh shit, we forgot Solomon. Here we go. Let's get him. Oh dear, what have I done? 5-year deal. Solomon again, ole ole. Solomon again, ole ole. Solomon again, ole ole. Solomon again, Solomon again, Solomon again, ole ole. Watch him get injured. I can't even offer him what he wants. This is bad. We've got no money. Try and get it to 60. I'm running out of money. There we go. Take it or leave it. It's done. If we can bring in that Wesley on a loan. What have I done? I know. What have I done? What have I done? I've just rinsed the club. We've now got no money. And we brought in Klitschko thinking that, oh yeah, that would be a wicked signing. And now he's going to be butthurt when he realises that he's coming straight back out of the team for Solomon. So now he's on the bench. But look at this, look, you've got McAtee, who we could probably convert to a cam. We need to get PSR deducted points. Yeah, we'll just take the point deduction, we'll run with it, we'll take the point deduction. To be fair, we're trying to sell that centre back there. We could probably try and sell Gelhardt, but we'll take the deduction. I don't know if we should convert McAtee to a cam instead of Aronson, and then we'd have McAtee behind the striker. I reckon that could be quite cool. He might end up going up in a couple of ratings, to be fair. I can't believe he done that, I know. How did I forget the main person? Like, forget to say it. It's literally going to be the first thing that Leeds do. You'll see in the next couple of days, it'll be Leeds sign Solomon from Spurs on a permanent deal. It's literally the most obvious thing that's going to happen. It'll pop up. It'll probably pop up in a minute. Leeds sign Manor Solomon from Tottenham for 15 million. And you'll go, funny. Yeah. Manor Solomon and McAtee. I don't reckon you'll sign McAtee permanently. I reckon it'll probably be a loan. And then you'll obviously negotiate to buy him. Because Man City, have they learnt their lesson from selling Palmer, Morgan Rogers? Do you know what I mean? All these players that they let go of end up doing really well at other clubs. We've got 2 offers here, but they're not going to sell, so there's no point even trying to sell them because they're not going to sell. Bogle to Coventry, yeah, whatever, but he won't go because there's an hour left. How much money do we have? 6 million. Sorry about that. Rasmus Christensen to Newcastle. I don't want to sell Christensen to Newcastle. Ooh, pardon me. Message. We just received a message from Gayabi. I know you're looking for a new defensive midfielder, but I think I could do a job for you. This is your chance. I'm going to play him in this game, you know. I'm going to play him in this game. I'm playing him over Gruev because I'm going to say to him, look, I'm a manager, right? Kieran McKenna is a manager that likes you. I'm going to rephrase that. I was going to say he likes youth. That just sounds a bit pedo-y, don't it? Kieran McKenna is a manager that likes to bring through youth. Leeds. We're marching on together. No, 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 Leeds. 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 Garby. Oh, you know what, Slink? I reckon he's your man, you know. I reckon we use him. Obviously, I've only had one touch of him. But it saves spending all that money on a player like Wesley. He might do a job. He might do a job. Might need to not even spend any money on Wesley. Oof. He's had a chance. Here he goes. We all love Leeds. 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 Solomon should have been my first signing. I don't know why. It's annoying because I went to go make the signing to sign him, but then I just didn't, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Ooh, Danilo's gone to Burnley, yeah. See, to stay up with the new promoted teams, all you have to do really is get a couple of like lucky results against other teams, right? And then you just get 6 points against the promoted teams, so you beat them home and away. So Burnley here, we need to get 3 points. We also need to get 3 points against whoever the promoted team was, because I can't control it because it would have already happened. Hopefully it's Sunderland. Oh yeah, it's Sunderland, isn't it, I think. It should be Sunderland. So then you just get 6 points against Sunderland. So there's 12. Solomon again. Ref! Slink, what number was Solomon wearing for the season just gone? Because I'll change him after this. Oof. Trafford with the save. It's come out to Davis. Davis. Giabi! Oh. He's hit it wide. He's hit it wide. Unlucky. Alright, Dan James. We all love Leeds. We all love Leeds. And we all love Leeds. Right. Hannibal Mesbury. Oh no. Cholinov. Dodgson. Offside. Yeah, Farke he's going. By the sounds of it. Right, he's Beto. Beto tries to play it through to Aronson. Slink, could you find out, I don't know if you know what number Solomon wore for last season, because I'm going to change all the numbers after this. Oh, he's had another chance from a corner. Giabi. That's his second attempt. The ball just keeps, it's like glued to his head. Patrick Stroke. Aronson. Is that Pau? Pau Torres? Pau Torres has joined Burnley. Aronson. Solomon. Still Solomon. Solomon! Trafford with a save. Number 14. Yeah, I'll have to swap him with It's another free kick for Aronson. Can he score this one, do you think? He almost scored the last one. We'll try again. Nah, that one was awful. That's why I should have got Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse would have been just... It would have just helped so much for this team. Who's wearing the number 14? Was it McAtee? I'll just put him as like the 10 or something. And then just watch him, yeah, swap him. Darko Gabby into Solomon. Tanaka. Tanaka with a shot! Oh. Yeah, it was rubbish, wasn't it? Ooh. Right. It's into Ampadu, Strout, Gabby, Aronson, into Solomon, out wide, into Tanaka, Gabby, Leaf Davis, Gabby, into Beto, Pau Torres, oh, interception at the last second. Tanaka. Oh, he's done me. Strout. That's going to be a yellow card as well. Man on the line. Ampadu. Right, Aronson. The ball's come out to James. James finds Solomon. Can't get away. I know, I was thinking that. Pau Torres on Beto there. Absolutely took, literally just took him out, didn't he? Right, Patrick Strout into Tanaka. Trying to bring the ball forward. He needs some options, guys. He needs some runners. We've got no runners. I'm putting McAtee in that position, in the middle. It's gone to VAR. VAR looks at the screen. No penalty. Nah, penalties are always given when it goes to VAR on the screen. When the ref always gets told to look at the screen, 9 times out of 10 it's always a penalty. Beto. Oh. We need to try and nick a win. Oh, good interception. Good block, rather. Aronson absolutely wiped out there. Yellow card, ref. Yep, there we go. Nah, I don't think it will. I've heard that they are doing something, though, where it's like an open world, like career mode. It's kind of like, you know, like, I don't think it's career mode, I think it's like foot or something like that's going to be open world. You know, like how in like NBA games where they've got that like open world aspect where you can go to like shops and stuff. It's something like that. Tanaka! I'm gonna bring on Gruev for ERB, and I'm gonna bring on Klitschko to try and nick a winner here. Gruev, Klitschko, make the run, Beto, He's made the run. In on goal. Beto. Klitschko! He's nicked it at the last depth. Samuel Klitschko. He's done it. They've done it. They've nicked the win. He's come off the bench and he's nicked the winner. 1-0 Leeds. McAtee brings the ball forward, and that's it. Oh yeah, imagine if that happens against Arsenal. New position for McAtee. He's now a cam. We're going to make him be a... I reckon... an advanced playmaker we put on him. Klitschko, he liked that appearance there off the bench to nick that winner. I am going to put McAtee in there though for Aronson now that he's trained up. That's how we line up. We're going with Kellier, Leif Davis, Ampadouche, Patrick Strauch and Van Ewijk. We're then going with Gruev, Tanaka, McAtee, Solomon, Beto, James.
Building to a crescendo all week and very shortly. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege.
Here we go, Beto. No options for him. Couldn't even move. Essay. Oh, it's come to Solomon. Solomon finds Beto. Beto. Ah, can't get past Lacroix. Farke. Van Ewijk into Solomon. No, James rather. To Beto. Back to McAtee. McAtee. Wrong ball. It's offside anyway. I think. Was he onside? He couldn't have been onside. He couldn't have been onside.
Leeds fresh from a win against Burnley. What do you expect from them today? Well, they pushed all the way to the final whistle, and I thought it was a decent performance overall, but today it's a different proposition.
Ball's fouled to Beto. Beto. Solomon. McAtee. James McAtee on his right foot. Oh, unlucky. I think he's left-footed. Oh, should have been a goal. Had to have been a goal. Would Aronson have scored that? Ask yourself these questions. Solomon. Oh my goodness. Referee. There's David Ozil that we were going to sign. We were going to sign him. David Ozil. Look at him. Whoa. 2-footed challenge. Right. It's Solomon. We're going to try and float one into the box here. We're going to try and aim for the back post. Awful ball. Awful ball, awful ball. It's fouled to Van Ewijk. He's going to look down the line to Dan James. Skips round the first man. Into the McAtee. James McAtee on his left foot.
And a goal update to bring you from the Emirates Stadium. Alex Scott.
Right, Solomon cuts inside, sprints, they can't catch him, it's Solomon! 1-0 Leeds against the reigning FA Cup winners, Crystal Palace. Yeah, damn straight, book him ref. Dirty challenges early on in this game. Feels like a derby, even though it's not a derby. Ismail Assar.
And that'll be a Palace throw-in.
Challenged by Davies. Phillips, never heard of him. David Ozil. They've basically, what they've done is they've also played a very weak team because they thought that they were going to beat us, and clearly it hasn't gone down like that, has it? That's what Newcastle found out when we played Newcastle first game of the season. These teams need to take note and realise that we're not a pushover.
Well, just hearing a goal has gone in the Arsenal game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's his goal for Arsenal. Arsenal's well-worked move. He got himself on the end of a cross with a beautiful header.
See, I would have signed Liam Delap because it would have made sense, but then at the same time it wouldn't, because I think he's going to Chelsea, so it wouldn't really make sense, would it? Oh, McAtee. McAtee into Beto. Beto through and goal. Beto! Good man with a stoppage. Right, Solomon whips one into the box. And Padu's there. Solomon again with another delivery. It's coming into the box. Patrick Struck. John McGinn. Signed from Aston Villa. Mark Gray. It's come out to Farke. Van Week's got him covered. He's gonna have to drag Tanaka out of position. Into Plang, whatever you spell his name, Plange. Ball has fell out. Here we go. Patrick Strout into Van Ewek. Tanaka. Try and switch the ball out here to Davies. Half time. Second half. Solomon's early goal. Wonder what happened to Crystal Palace. Where's Eze? Why have they signed John McGinn? John McGinn. Ampadu. By Callier. Callier tried to get Dan James on the ball. Dan James. Oof. We could try and get some Dan James runs in behind. I reckon we're on to a winner. Oof. Ball has fell. Let's try.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Hold on a sec. Just trying to do something. Here we go. Yeah. Right, Dan James. Alright, that's good. Tanaka tries to find Solomon. Can't find him. Yeah, they're splitting us apart now, look. Wide. What was his name who won the FA Cup last week? Who? The FA Cup last week?
So a personnel change then. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV.
FA Cup?
Sunderland. Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. Should be a good game then. Hopefully not just giving it to commentators first. Well, time for a scoring update with the West Ham game. Let's join Alex Scott.
It's another goal
McAtee on the ball. Ref. That's another yellow card.
Says Emma, Alex. And the referee not too happy with the charge.
Palace won the FA Cup. I don't know what you mean though, they won the FA Cup is in terms of what lot is in the FIFA one. Solomon 2-0. As if we weren't going to sign Solomon. We almost forgot to sign Solomon. McGinn. McAtee. Looks for Solomon. Calabria. Ampadu. Farke. Come back out with a Mateta. Mateta to Phillips. To Sarr. Kelly tries to get Solomon on the ball, as we do all the time. Davis, Solomon to Gruev. Gruev back to Solomon. Solomon. Still Solomon. Oh. Almost. Ball's come out to Sarr. Now to John McGinn. Back to Pat Matassar. Back out to Mateta. Stroke. Good defending. Davis can come away with the ball. And that is going to be it. And I believe that will probably be the last. That is the last game of the stream as well. Yeah, that's the last game of the stream. Obviously, next game is against Sunderland. Because we have now been streaming bang on for 2 hours, and I was only going to stream for 2 hours, yeah. So I'm going to leave the stream there, and I appreciate everyone that has stopped by to come watch. I appreciate you, Slink. Obviously, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the stream for the algorithm. I appreciate everyone that stopped by. If you've liked the stream, subscribed. You can also follow me over on Twitch. The Twitch is in the description. It should be linked. It is just the exact same as the YouTube, pretty much. It's Raggy. I'm also live on Twitch. To anyone that is watching this after the videos, the live stream's ended, obviously you can watch it back as a video. And yeah, leave any suggestions on who you'd like me to sign in January or what we can improve on. And I'll also, in the meantime, change all of the shirt numbers to make sure that they're all nice and looking cool and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. I appreciate you all for stopping by, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Thanks, guys. In a bit. See you later. Bye bye.